Jimmy Wanjigi has been the talk of the town. The arrest for Jimmy Wanjigi has been spearheaded and propelled on different social media platforms by different bloggers who have had the agenda of trying to discredit Jimmy Wanjigi. Jimmy Wanjigi, being one of the greatest businessmen that have kept the economy of Kenya afloat, has been at the verge of facing the wrath of President William Ruto, the President of the Republic of Kenya. Now, yesterday, police officers were deployed at Jimmy Wanjigi's Muthaiga home, where their main order was to bring Jimmy Wanjigi in. But have they succeeded in doing so? Reports that we are receiving, a lot has been made and a lot has been revealed in regards to Jimmy Wanjigi's arrest case. Now, before the demonstrations or maandamano, which was supposed to take place yesterday, the Nane Nane March, a state-sponsored hashtag by the government of the Republic of Kenya went viral mostly on Twitter, where hashtag arrest Jimmy Wanjigi was the #1 trending hashtag on social media. Now, why did this hashtag start? This is after Jimmy Wanjigi went ahead to criticize President William Ruto after he signed a certain law where Jimmy Wanjigi questioned President William Ruto for signing certain bills. Yet, he, the president, is a man that knows the economy of this country is at the verge of collapsing, but he continues to deprive Kenyans of their benefit and of their sweat. Now, this is where it all started. And I want to dig deep into this story of Jimmy Wanjigi. I want us to discuss the case of Jimmy Wanjigi at large so that you will get to understand the point where this man is coming from and where this man is headed. Jimmy is not your typical politician. Jimmy is among the main pace setters in the Kenyan politics. He has sponsored the politics of Moi Kibaki, sponsored the campaigns of Raila Odinga, sponsored the campaigns of William Ruto and Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. He is a multi-billionaire and a genius when it comes to the building of the economy of our republic. Now, why is President William Ruto trying so much to discredit Jimmy Wanjigi and put Jimmy Wanjigi behind bars? Not once or twice have we seen Jimmy Wanjigi on Spice FM, where they sat on the hot seat with different media personalities at Spice FM discussing the matters that affect the economy of the Republic of Kenya. And at that, Jimmy always proved President William Ruto was a man that knew very well how he could stabilize the economy of this country. But because of Ruto's selfish interest in making himself a billionaire and continuing to benefit from the economy of the Republic of Kenya without benefiting its people, he did not take the chance. Jimmy Wanjigi, a man that has inside the government of President William Ruto, and not only Ruto, Jimmy Wanjigi had insights in Uhuru Kenyatta's government. He had insights in Mwai Kibaki's government. So he knows so much about how our government is run and how projects and tenders are distributed within the government corridors. So that is why you can see that the government is not settling until they discredit Jimmy Wanjigi. They are fighting him to the toll. Now, yesterday, the police made a statement implicating that Jimmy Wanjigi had grenades, tear gas canisters, pistols, and other illegal weapons. They tried to prove to the public that Jimmy Wanjigi had an armory at his Muthaiga home. They broke into his home, where Jimmy Wanjigi and his family lives. But they were not able to capture Jimmy Wanjigi. How did Jimmy Wanjigi escape this attempt? Remember, Jimmy's father was a politician. And apart from his father being a politician, Jimmy grew under the wing of his father, who worked in President Moi's government. So while they were building Jimmy's Muthaiga home, it is believed that there is a bunker at Jimmy Wanjigi's home. A bunker, an underground bunker that Jimmy Wanjigi hides during the cases of emergency. And that bunker cannot be opened or cannot be infiltrated. Maybe if they bomb the door to the bunker. Now, the police of this country are not so much equipped. And tracing somebody like Jimmy Wanjigi, not if the man decides to bring himself in. Jimmy realized that Ruto has started the manhunt for him when the hashtag started going viral. Hashtag arrest Jimmy Wanjigi. Now, they said that Jimmy Wanjigi was funding maandamano yesterday. Now, the question is, how many youths that came for demonstrations yesterday proved that they were paid? There were just a couple of guys that even showed up for the demonstrations yesterday. Yes, it is said that this is the collapse of the Generation Z movement. The Gen Z have lost to President William Ruto. Is there a chance that they might be able to replace President William Ruto come 2027? Because there was a great chance last month, which was the month of July and the month of June, because Kenyans at large were tired with President William Ruto. But due to the current changes in government, seems Ruto is becoming the unpopular candidate. He is becoming the popular candidate, I mean. Jimmy Wanjigi aims to seek a political seat come the year 2027. Remember, he was not given a chance to run for presidency in the year 2022 because he did not have his academic certificates, all of them. But right now, we were being told the other day that Jimmy Wanjigi has completed his degree and he is looking forward to now seeking the presidential seat. So, is he a threat to President William Ruto? Let me tell you, sure, that man is a threat to the president when it comes to seeking the presidential seat. Because Jimmy Wanjigi has money at his disposal. He has cash at his disposal to fund any political candidate that they want to be the president of the Republic of Kenya. And if he gets the right people to combine their effort together with him, they will, and for sure, make a change in the Kenyan campaigns come the year 2027. We are looking forward to that, but right now, still Jimmy is at large. Jimmy hasn't been arrested. President William Ruto is trying every way possible to make sure that they arrest Jimmy Wanjigi. But the question is, why are you arresting this man? Because of speaking the truth on how you have sabotaged the economy of the Republic of Kenya. I leave it there. I shall remind you that this is Celeb Corner KE, and I'm your number one political analyst, F. K. Mwenda.